This is Sensei Buck Snyder. I'm a martial artist, nature lover, and total nerd. Come have fun with Sensei in the Wild.
Alright guys, I'm here with a green Anole, and you can see this little guy in front of me. He's green right now, but I'm holding him, and so I think he's about to change colors. These guys change colors depending on their mood. So if they're comfortable and happy, they're usually green, but if they get stressed, they turn to brown. Also, I don't know if you can see in this lighting, but underneath their eyes, if they're happy, it's blue. If they get to where they're in an aggressive mood or a stress mood, it turns black under their eyes. Now, a green Anole is native to America, so they're a natural species that live here. They eat spiders and small bugs, so they're very good for pest control. They're extremely common in the southeast United States all the way through Texas. They're very common in most yards, and as you can see, he's a cute little guy. This is a male. The male lizards have, you can't really see on his throat right now, but they have a red crest called a dewlap, and it will come out when they're trying to challenge another male or when they're trying to find a female. And I'm holding him by the top of his tail right now, but one cool feature about the lizards, see if I can show you. Cool feature about lizards is their tails come off. And this one, when I caught him, his tail did come off and it broke. And what happens is when the tails break off, there's a lot of nerves in them and they flop around on the ground to try to get the predator's attention. So the predator will focus on the tail while the lizard escapes. So sometimes male lizards or female lizards, if they feel threatened, they will try to bite. They have tiny little teeth and the bites don't usually hurt very often, especially on a full-grown adult. And I only caught this guy to show y'all. He's a wild lizard, so I will turn him free as soon as we're done with this video. These type of lizards don't like being handled very much. It's very stressful for them. So I had him in a container up until just right now for the video. So this is a green Anole, and sometimes they're commonly called a Carolina Anole. So hope you enjoyed him. In a minute, we're going to show you what a brown Anole looks like, and you can see the difference.
Okay guys, we're here in Houston, and yesterday we talked about the green Anole, so today we're talking about the brown Anole. Now, if you'll come over here and look, I've got two different containers, and one container has females in it, one container has the males in it. The females are smaller in both breeds, the green and brown Anoles. So these are the females here, and these are the males here. And if you look, the female here, this pretty female, she's got a pattern on her back. That's one way you can tell that it's a female, because of the pattern. Now, her colors will change, but it's so obvious right now, it makes her a very beautiful looking lizard. Okay, now these are the females and these are the males, and they're pretty big. And if you look here, there's one upside down. I don't know how well you can see it, but he's the same kind, but look at his coloration. Look how drastically different he looks. They can change between these two colors. They get dark like this one here in the corner, and they also get light like the top one here. And if you saw them somewhere else, you might not even think they're the same species, but check them out. They look pretty similar to each other, except that coloration. Now, brown Anoles are different from green Anoles. If you look at their tails, they're very wide and thick up and down. So a green Anole's tail is skinny like a mouse's tail, but this tail is flat. Can y'all see those? And just like a green Anole, these lizards will lose their tails when predators try to get them. And just like the green Anoles, their tails can grow back. So the females are smaller. The males, full grown, can grow between 5 and 8 inches long. And now the thing about these brown Anoles is they're not from America. They were originally from the Bahamas and Cuba. And they came to the United States in the 1940s. And I heard two different stories on how they got here. Some people said they brought them here as pets. Other ones came in on shipments of fruit and vegetables. But they got here in the United States, and they started spreading across the U.S. from Florida. And in 1987, people started finding them in Houston. They had made it that far across the country. So now their species grow very quickly. They populate very quickly, and they're actually very invasive. Which invasive means that they cut into the food supplies of native species. So the green anole lived here in the US first, and these brown anoles are coming in and eating all the same food they are. And the other thing about these brown anoles are they'll eat anything that can fit in their mouths, which means they will eat baby lizards or baby skinks or other reptiles. So green anoles typically will not. They'll rarely have they ever been seen to eat other reptiles. So I'm gonna turn these guys free. I've spent the afternoon catching them. Again, they're wild lizards, so I won't keep them as pets. I'll turn them back free. I just caught them so y'all could see them. And they're very cool lizards, but they're considered invasive. They're considered pests. And compared to the green anole, most people really like the green anole a lot more than these guys. So that's it. That's the green anole and the brown anole. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks a lot.